Welcome, Flavourful Sauce, to episode 59.
Featuring Ricky's comb.
Yeah,
Ooh.
discovered the joys of combing my beard.
It's gone to that length where it's its own thing, it's its own entity.
Yeah, that's right. Look. Party trick. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, how are you? Looks
Alright.
like you got a haircut. Dweeb cuts?
Yeah, I went to Dweeb Cuts.
Nice.
That joke's still going.
Nice. Spuds, how are you? You looks like you didn't get a haircut.
Nah, I still got my coupon for Dweeb Cuts. So.
Nice.
Yeah, next month I got a good deal. I should go there.
Wow. So, on this most 59 of episodes...
Ooh, isn't that like a number that comes after 58?
No, it's not.
Okay, I've been misinformed.
My whole life is a sham. Alright, kids, let's get reviewing the books. Okay, we're going to review a non-number one right at first because it's non-number one.
We have the ability to do that.
This is
It's an option.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want.
Sure.
This is episode 12?
Episode 12, Batman.
Issue 12 of
Wow.
Batman. Done by Scott Snyder. Oh, kind of. He, I don't know.
Well, he did the story,
He
and
did
then
the story.
Robert Tinian IV. The guy who did the annual.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did part of the story.
nice. And then...
I opened the first page and read the credits.
And Becky Cloonan's doing the art. She's guest artist. No Greg Capullo. Bad move,
Take a
Batman.
month off.
Bad move.
You didn't like?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's very Batman. That's the thing.
No.
The art style?
Yeah, the art. I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
it's Batman because it seems really indie cool, which is fine, but it's not.
But it works in the
It-
sense that there's not a lot of Batman in it.
How's it
Begin with.
indie cool at all?
because I can see this in like a Vertigo book or like an Image book.
Ricky
Batman.
can't handle anything cheery and kind of, different.
Mainstream comics.
I
I
don't
got
know.
nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing either. Cause I
So
don't
you
know.
guys like the art then?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
good.
it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Batman Year 100, the art was kind of cheery in the same kind of way. And that's a good Batman story.
Yeah, it was a
It
good
is a good Batman story.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one.
I didn't say it's not a it's not a good Batman story.
You
I
just
said-
don't know if it fits.
I said I don't know. If the
I've
art
kinda-
Why don't we talk about the story then? How'd you
Sorry.
like the story?
I enjoyed it. I thought it wasn't very Batman,
It's
which
all- yeah,
because of that it kind of fits with the art style because it's not very.
it's not. Yeah,
Not
You're just
traditional.
gonna keep harping.
No, dude, I'm just saying. It's
Harper
just not,
Rowe. The character that the entire
Oh.
book was around. Yeah. True. Yeah.
So it centers around this
Here we
family,
go.
this boy and this girl, brother and sister, who live in the inner cities, the main streets, Coolio's neighborhoods, where
Skinner's mind is
Michelle
everywhere.
Pfeiffer, Michelle Pfeiffer's a
just
teacher.
molding the mind.
Wow. And they're going through some hard times, The girl's working, electrical in Gotham City, and the boy's, I think he's gay and he gets beat up for it.
He does.
Sucks. And then basically they get saved by Batman one night. Did you catch that when Batman saved him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the
Nice.
book. Yeah.
And
It
then
makes sense.
and then she freaks out and she tries helping Batman from now on. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it.
I don't know. Like I heard about Harper Row a while ago, and Scott Snyder was going to do something with the character. So I don't know if this is like the end of that. You want to continue to see her, or do you think? Like I don't know what's happening with her. If this is like the only issue that's going to have her in.
If she becomes like a
I
Robin,
liked her as a character. I'd like to see more of her.
yeah, if she becomes like a Robin-like character, I might be down with that. But
She'd be like Batman's techie in the field, giving him
that'd be cool. Like
information,
Oracle,
stuff
she's
like that.
getting
Yeah.
shot and she's like,
Yeah.
becomes
Wow.
Oracle.
Yeah, she needs to be crippled in order to fill that
Yeah,
role.
dude. It's the only reason Oracle wasn't out in the fields because she got shot.
Yeah,
That was the point.
Yeah.
That was-
So you need someone back at home making sandwiches.
How did I know that was gonna happen?
Yeah, pretty much. Just
I was
need
gonna
someone
make
back home. Here comes misogynistic Joe.
Here comes-
Making the sandwiches. Classic Ricky.
Thank you. I was gonna say it, but
Wait, I got this. Classic reggae. Okay, so overall, like, this is apparently a start of a new arc and the finishing of the Talons arc, which I didn't see the Talon arc finishing here, but whatever.
well, no, it finished like
Yeah,
that last issue.
but
we didn't
where
review it.
where do you see it going from here?
Well, the Joker
No
stuff,
way.
I guess.
Well, did they talk about the Joker stuff in this?
Like,
Well, they've been
there's
alluding
no
to it.
setup
yeah,
for what's
that's,
supposed to happen.
That's what I was asking. Like,
Oh,
did you see
that's
it
what
in
I
this?
asked you. Do you think she's gonna do anything?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think the following arc's gonna have like her in it?
Maybe, maybe not.
Nice.
That's why I was confused.
I don't know. It seems almost like this is just sort of a one-shot. Hey, let's take a breather before we get to the next part.
I think they, like exactly that. It's kind of a filler issue to introduce this character more because she showed up earlier, like in issue, it was like 6 or 7, the last arc.
You do have a fantastic memory. My God, I didn't even
Yeah,
remember
like
that.
you remember when he gets out of the maze or whatever, and then he pops out of a van and someone's like resuscitated him.
Okay.
Yeah, that was her.
Oh, shit.
That's how I remember. Like I read that after, and then Scott Snyder said he was going to do something with it. That's why I didn't know if he was.
Congratulations, you win the gold in memory. Yeah, I did it. All right, so Batman, good.
It's still good.
It's a little boring because it just kind of follows
but it's a
the
fun
girl like
yeah.
trying to figure out Batman and help her. But yeah, it's still cool.
Agreed.
She's a
I'd
cool
like-
character.
yeah.
It was interesting.
You
to
win the
see.
gold for
For positivity.
diplomacy.
Yeah.
And I win the gold for coolness.
Continue
for
to
being
have
awesome.
a great beard.
It's just
Yeah.
a gold comb you put in your beard. Yes. I love
Yes.
this.
All right, so moving on, we're gonna go to Archer and Armstrong. Number one,
Cool.
Summer Valiant continues, baby. Here we go. Next big one. What do you think, Doug? I really like that.
I don't know.
Okay, basic premise. Back in the day, like a long time ago,
Like before Pangea.
like
almost.
Mesopotamia shit. This guy's got like this thing, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna use this." And one guy's like, "No, don't use it." And then
the boon.
and then he uses it, and
Why
the
is it
world
called the boon? That's dumb.
Because it's a gift from God. It's a boon. Because they don't understand technology.
Bun's an English major. So he uses it. The world explodes. For some reason, one guy lives, and he lives forever. I don't know.
That's his.
Anyways.
And apparently this is the basis for Noah's Ark Blood, I guess.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That seems
guess.
what they were alluding to. Because that
They're
whole
alluding
passage
to a whole lot of
was
things in that book.
The flood.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, so then there's like this secret society where this guy's being raised to fight this guy, and they want to like bring together the boon again.
Yeah.
And then the guy who survives and lives forever, he's like, "Fuck that shit! I'm gonna
I
stop
guess
you."
because he's the only one who has the knowledge to stop it. So like, yeah, you got to go kill that guy.
And he's drunk and homeless. But then you find out that it's like
It was
a setup, and this guy who's like
By the 99%.
the 1%.
Right.
Freemasons, the
1%.
one world government. Don't believe anything.
Nick's very paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. I just like ham radios.
So it's very cool because they set up the character, the young kid, as like this very like righteous guy. He says like "No way, Jose" and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I love that guy.
What was that one thing you were saying? Like, no bullcorn?
Well, yes,
Yeah. I
bullcorn.
was like,
That's
wow.
exactly what it
Yeah.
was.
It's amazing. I love that guy. And then the homeless guy's like drunk, fighting stuff. I don't know. Do you like the dichotomy between the two? Or nah?
I like the idea of what the story was in my head before I read it, where he's
You
just
saw
a
the
homeless
cover?
dude just training this kid out of a fight and just breaking
I
rules.
wish that's what this
Yeah.
was.
I don't know. The
It's such
beginning
a-
of this book was really stupid to me.
Where
Like
it's
that,
just
like
a
the
fucking,
part
like-
before the world ends was fine,
Yeah.
and then the transition from that was just super confusing. Like I didn't know what they were really doing.
But even after you read the book, it was still confusing.
It's not confusing any longer.
Oh,
but
so
I thought
then-
like the beginning of the book was just
Yeah, but is
Poorly
that
done.
is that really like a problem if you're confused at first, but then you understand? Is that like is that an issue?
it kind of affects the rest of the way I'm perceiving the rest of the book. Because I'm just kind of like, this is dumb.
So you just thought the transition was dumb in and of itself. Not
Yeah,
that
and
it was
then it
confusing.
makes me kind of bored with the rest of the book. Gets me angsty against how the rest of the book goes.
All right, so here, you heard it here first. If you're confusing in the beginning, Nick will not like you. So,
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, we're looking at you.
I enjoy Quentin Tarantino.
What?
Well, apparently we got some contradictions here.
I'm just saying,
I'm
for
just
this
kidding.
book, I didn't like it. I don't like this book.
Fuck this book. No, I liked it. Buns, do you like it?
I actually didn't like it too much.
Whoa, I'm alone.
I don't know, it's just like
Whoa.
it's part of a like I don't know, like a religious kind of cult thing.
And that was kind of silly.
All right, Flavor Saucers, it's just me and you now. I'm alone. It's been day 59. Yikes, you guys are still here? Whoa!
Yeah, we've,
I thought you guys were
can't
like,
ever-
you put your coat over your head for 10 seconds.
no.
I don't really know what you're expecting to happen there.
Oh, God. Can we
So
get
yeah,
se-
the two
can we
characters
just-
aren't very interesting. Their dynamic is kind of just like
Flat.
yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, this guy knows everything. This kid knows shit about the world.
And Buns wins the gold for concise reviews,
Yeah.
and Nick wins the silver.
All right. I'll take that.
What do you win?
I win the nothing. I came in last place.
You spectacular
You
beard.
get the bronze.
No, well, I guess.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, you did.
No one else competed, so you automatically get it.
China wins.
Win.
All right, moving on to the next book. Zero. You know what that was?
Yeah,
That was-
I know what it was.
Unfortunately, I did know what that
Yeah,
was.
that was Gambit. So, Gambit number 1 is finally here. And do you think Gambit can sustain an ongoing based on this?
No.
Whoa!
Based
no?
on this,
Based
not
on
so.
whoa!
I think this is
No.
why, like, I'm just not into these reviews today because I did not really like any of these.
You guys didn't like this? I love this book.
There was so much narration at the beginning.
None of it was like,
Dude, this book-
interesting.
just
No.
random bits like, hey, you gotta do this if you
Dude.
want this.
Dude.
You gotta remember
Yeah.
the dipper-doopers.
Yeah.
Like, dog, shut up and do something.
It's like we know who you
Wow.
are, Gambit.
Wow.
Do the interesting
He
Gambit.
doesn't do anything until like halfway through the book.
And then it's just like a James Bond kind of.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm
And it
sorry.
wasn't good.
When he gets to the
What?
like security
What?
vault thing, and there's all this crazy different like things he has to get around, and it's just plot device, plot device, plot device.
How are those plot devices? He planned them out.
Yeah, but it's just like random sci-fi bullcrap. That could have been anything.
Yeah.
What? How could they have been anything?
Like it could have been any weird piece of technology that just filled in the role he needed.
Yeah, it just kind of
like those gloves that stole his fingerprints.
Yeah,
Okay,
it takes
he just has one
contrivances
of those,
from other
and
types
that's
of
what it
similar
does.
stories, and then it just isn't more.
He didn't
interesting
really
from-
earn it. It wasn't like clever how he did it.
Yeah, he kind of
sort
just walked it. He was like, "Yeah, this. I just happened to get this stuff as I was rolling around. See, isn't that great? How I got into the vault.
Like
So
I'll
easy.
admit, it's not very important that that he got into the vault. Like period. It's just it could have been okay. I'm a thief. I did this. I got it. Here's this thing that I got. That's what's important. But they focus the whole thing around it.
Yeah, because he's a thief.
Yeah.
It's better that they focus on this than him, like,
Yeah, well,
hanging out
But
with
watching
Rogue or
him
something.
be a thief isn't very cool.
But it's super cool because he's a mutant and he's like super suave and charming.
I don't
He only
know.
used his mutant power like twice.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to because he's a master thief. You see.
Boring.
Anyway, no, it's not,
Boring.
and it was wicked.
Oh,
And
boring.
it shows all of the things that make Gambit. It shows his thievery, his charm, and it shows his quick reaction acrobatic stuff. You see, and he's
When did he do that exactly?
when the thing's blowing up.
Okay.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
did, but it's not. Fun.
Dude, this book.
So you know
is
what the
sick.
problem was? You read this at a time of the day where you were still awake.
What?
And me and Buns were
I
very
don't know.
tired.
What a crappy excuse. Nick's like, I read it wrong time.
I think
It
I
was
would have
boring.
felt the same if I read this in the day.
Nah,
Just,
dude. The only thing I didn't like is the ending when that alien goes inside of him. I was like, that's dumb. Hopefully they don't go very far.
no,
with
that
or
was
something.
just like what?
Yeah, that's stupid.
And it's just like he finds the thing he stole, turns into a weird
I agree.
alien.
I agree.
Oh no, what's going to happen again next time?
We win the gold for agreeing at the end. All three of us.
Yay.
That it was
It
a
was a-
stupid ending.
Yeah, that was a team effort. Yeah, we did.
You did, thanks, Sue.
I don't know why
Sick.
all these Olympic references. I apologize.
Still going on. Still going on.
But yeah, no, Gambit, fucking sick. No, these two didn't like it. These two.
I like the characterization of the Not really
It was
a
like-
villain.
It was
but
like that level in Mass
the
Effect.
antagonist.
It was like that level in Mass Effect 2 when you're with
Kitsumi.
yes, and you're going through the place.
That was cool.
It's the same thing.
No,
Not even remotely.
Yeah, dude.
No, it was pretty close. But
Pretty close, dude. It's a party. You have to infiltrate this party, get to a vault. You're in the vault. Shit goes crazy. Same thing, dude. Same thing.
it's every like I just felt like I read this story. It
Yikes.
just happened how
There's no like.
Yikes.
There's no dumb excuse for how you got into the vault. You just sort of like, all right, here's all right.
I'm a
found it.
master
Great.
thief. See, you got in there pretty easily, didn't I?
Look
Yeah.
at all my cool
Okay.
tech.
What if they showed Gambit scoping out the place, realizing what he needs, and then getting the equipment, and then going in? Would you have been fine with that then?
Not
No.
really, because I would have been.
No.
If anything,
I
if they
understand.
did it like James Bond style, where at the beginning, before he goes out into the field, they're like, "Here's these cool gadgets," and then later he finds unique ways to implement those. Then that's kind of cool. But this was just sort of
Okay, what if he
this
was-
thing was
okay,
perfect for this
what
one
if,
thing.
What if he's in his house getting ready and he
Okay.
sees these glasses? He's like, "Shit, I might need this." And he sees gloves. He's like, "Shit, I might need this." What if that happened?
Yeah, but just because you tell the audience before,
Can we just say that like no matter what would have been done to this book,
it would have been sick.
we
Still.
would have enjoyed it the same amount.
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know. You guys are crazy. This book's sick.
do you want to read a Gambit story?
Yeah,
like
dude.
that.
I
Like
would
you
like-
do. Do you want to read?
Gambit, I like Gambit as a character.
But do you want to read
Okay,
his
this
own?
one?
What
Do you want not even like? Do you want to read a Gambit story on its own in general?
I think I would.
Okay, what do you like about Gambit?
What do you mean? Just
Like,
as a
what-
character
yeah.
himself, I like that he can be pretty suave in any situation. That's pretty awesome. His powers allow him like a lot of like unique things he can do. Like in fucking Wolverine Origins movie, where he
Yikes.
powers up his
Let
What?
him finish.
Okay.
Let him finish.
where he powers up his cane. He uses that to sort of like give him a boost jump. That was pretty bitchin'. You can do that with a lot of things. I don't know. It's cool.
All these things present in his book. No.
Not
But
really.
okay, I was asked whether Hawkeye or Gambit a person should pick up. What do you guys think, Hawkeye or Gambit?
Oh, Hawkeye.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Come on, would you really?
That's tough. That's tough. Someone brought up a good point last week on the video, and they were like, "The Hawkeye story. It could have been anyone. It could have been Daredevil. Could have been Punisher. Would have
Yeah,
been
when
exact
I-
same."
yeah.
Which is bullshit because then it's not really a Hawkeye
Well, like-
story.
Like the art recently for Daredevil looks a whole lot like the
Yeah.
Hawkeye stuff, so I can understand that, but I don't quite. Agree.
It couldn't just have been anybody. Like,
Well, it didn't really show off.
It couldn't be a
anything.
Daredevil story. There's like no way it could be a
Why
Daredevil.
not?
Like,
I'm
Daredevil
saying-
doesn't really go into that kind of thing.
I'm saying it can't be anybody because, like, Tony Stark's not gonna fucking walk into a fucking just.
No, but it
random
could have been
building.
any of these gritty superheroes. Then.
Yes, that I can see that. Yeah. I would
Whereas
kind
with
of
this, not every superhero is a thief. Only really Gambit, I guess.
Although with
or
Hawkeye,
Nightcrawler, but-
there's still the parallel that like he's supposed to be like he's one of the core members of the Avengers. He's been with them for so long. He's been through all the crazy crap. He's surrounded by like gods, fucking super soldiers.
Yeah, and he's just a
People
dude.
like geniuses with
Yeah.
high tech power suits, and he's just the one guy. He's a normal dude, but
and that's what I
he's
like
as
about
good
it.
as he is because he
Yeah.
has to.
fucking Yancey.
Like
Yancey
they
shit.
make a human story for a human.
The one
Yeah.
human in the Avengers.
for Peggy Cloonan.
What? Why are you
Human
saying-
Cloonan. It rhymes, man. Gotta get on
That
my level.
was the joke.
Got it. Look, essentially, I want to stop talking.
I said a lot. I said a lot
Okay.
of poorly.
All right.
That
So-
you could have just said,
things.
"Let's stop talking, guys."
So out of
I
all
want to stop talking when we
three,
started.
whoa,
Batman.
yikes! Out of all three of the books,
Batman.
what's Batman? Batman.
Batman.
Whoa. That's a tough one.
maybe by Gambit. Like I didn't like it for a few particular reasons, but like I can still imagine people. Like I don't blame you for liking it. I'm not like, oh my god, how do you like this? Are you dumb? It's like,
That's because
God.
Ricky wasn't talking. He'd say that.
I'm gonna go with Gambit, and you go with Batman. You go with Batman. Day 60, and I'm all alone in this cave. No. So yeah, pick up Archer Armstrong by Valiant. Gambit's #1 by Marvel. And DC's Batman, issue 12. Whoa.
Woo.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. This was probably our most active review of all time.
This is another late night one, so those don't turn really well.
They turn out the best.
Just tear down the curtains. You fucking.
There is no man behind this cartoon. Anyways, pick up those 3 books. Check out
Stadium stuff. There you
Stadium
go.
stuff. They got the new page. You see the new YouTube page? It's cool.
Cool.
It's got graphics.
It's cool.
Not
Yeah.
fancy.
JPEGs, like GIFs in the background.
Fire.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll
the
see
city
you
back.
next week for episode 60. Wow,
Ooh.
60. And on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Flavourful sauce.